demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone.
8:55, Big 550 KTRS. Next Saturday at Gateway Motorsports, just on the other side of the river, driving for Lineman 200. It's going to be June 13th. It's going to be NASCAR trucks. And 19-year-old NASCAR truck driver Erik Jones joins us. Good morning, Erik Jones.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
19 years old, graduated from high school last year.
That's right, yep.
How'd you graduate from high school?
I was at a racetrack, actually. I was down at Texas Motor Speedway and walked across. And it was actually the day I was walking in Michigan, so I accepted my diploma there.
Because you were busy working.
I was working that
How
day.
did you get involved in being a NASCAR driver? Now, did you pick trucks, or is trucks the first step, or how does that work?
It's kind of the first step. I raced go-karts for a long time, and then late models, the lower division. I actually raced against Kyle Busch in a late model race and ended up beating him and getting an opportunity with his truck team for 5 races in 2013, and kind of went on from there. That's the entry level to the NASCAR divisions, and just took off from there. Started racing trucks, and now into Xfinity and everything else.
Okay,
It seems so young. I mean, you have to be 16, obviously, to be able to.
It used to be
compete.
18, but the year 2013 they changed it to 16 for tracks under a mile.
Okay. Trucks. What kind of trucks are we talking about here?
I drive a Toyota Tundra.
Right.
They're basically iterations. The bodies are underneath. They're a little bit away from what your production truck would look like, but they actually look a lot like a truck.
Okay. Now, it's not the truck we drive on the street, but all the trucks have to be the exact same that you race with, right? That's sort of the unknown secret that people don't know about racing.
Yeah, that's kind of the big thing about stock cars, is that everything is regulated and pretty close. So most of our chassis and bodies are all really close. They're all regulated. We all weigh the same. The motors are all the same, and that's what makes our racing so exciting and so close, is because everything is regulated so heavily and also so tight.
How fast do you go then?
The fastest I've been in the trucks is probably 190, 195, and that's about the max for any of our
How
racing.
does the truck stay on the racetrack going 190 miles an hour?
A lot of downforce. It's that's at one of our really big tracks. At Gateway, a place like that, a mile, we'll be probably doing 160, somewhere around there.
You don't have those fins on your roof. It's just a regular truck, right?
Yeah. It looks just like a single cab truck.
Yeah. How do you pass? How did you learn how to pass? Because the only way to learn how to pass is by being on a track going 190 miles an hour, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it wasn't an easy course. It was kind of a hard knock school, and figuring it out as we went and figuring out how to do it. But it's not easy. There's a lot of things that kind of push you around, and especially aerodynamic-wise, it just pushes you around and makes it tough to pass. So you learn as you go, and if you don't figure it out, you just got to have to figure it out.
When you play golf and you drive the golf cart, are you driving over people and going 190 miles an hour down the highway?
I do golf, but I try to keep it under control on the golf course.
Well,
but I would think, though, driving home from a race, you sort of have to get in a different mindset, I would think.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. There's been many times I'll get in my street car after the race, and you're so adjusted to the speed you've been going all day,
Right,
that you'll be doing 70, 80 miles an hour, and it feels like you're doing 5.
Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket?
I never have.
See?
Okay.
How about a red light camera ticket?
I do have to ask you, it's spinning out. You came so close to winning in one of your races, and at the very end, a car came from behind and you spun out. You want to talk about that one?
Yeah, that's that's kind of the difference in our sport and racing than any other sport. If you're a football team and you're a good team, you go out and execute and you win the game. And in racing, you could be the best team, the best truck, the best driver, and you can execute all day and you still won't win. And that's kind of the part of racing that is frustrating at times, but it also makes it exciting, and it definitely made it exciting at Gateway last year. So I'm looking forward to getting back and seeing if we can redeem ourselves.
The Driving for Lineman 200 at Gateway. It's next Saturday, June 13th. Tickets are available. Erik Jones, 19-year-old NASCAR truck driver. What's the number on your car?
Number 4.
Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Number 4 in the program, number 1 in your heart, Erik Jones. Erik, after you win Talladega and the Daytona 500, will you come back and say hi?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
You won't small time us and say, who are you guys?
No.
All right, good. Erik Jones, ladies and gentlemen, 19-year-old NASCAR truck driver. The sport is in good hands if it's people like Erik Jones are the future. Erik, good luck. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
It is 9 o'clock here, Big 550, KTRS Talk Radio, St. Louis.